There we are. We're live. Hello, everyone. I am Paul Wizzo, and welcome to Wizzo Talk. Before we meet our guests, I have a few announcements to make. So let me get to my announcements. I want to thank all of my subscribers and supporters for following me. I appreciate your support. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the link is in the description, or look for Wizzo Talk on YouTube. But just make sure you hit that notification bell so I don't post have a certain schedule. So I post my guest availability. So once you hit that notification bell, you'll get that notification whenever we go live. Remember that it's absolutely free, 100% free to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your support. You can also find Wizzo Talk on Spotify. So you can look up there and check me out on Spotify. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, hit me up because I'm always looking for guests, first time or second time or repeat or whatever. So you're more than welcome to be on the show. Those are your announcements. Take due notice thereof and govern yourselves accordingly. I don't know why I started saying that shit. What's up, Food Stamp? I see you watching right there. So right now we're gonna go around the room. We're gonna meet our guests, and then we're gonna get this thing going. And I know Food Stamp always keep a whole bunch of shit, y'all. So I'll be posting the comments in there too. So all right, let's come on around with it then, Cree.
Hello, world. I am Cree21 Boom. I just recently started a podcast. You can check me out on Facebook or YouTube. I'm a behavioral health specialist, and I'm here to share my life and experiences with you guys. Let's get it. And thank you, Paul, for having me on your show again.
All
Always a
right,
pleasure.
Cree. Yeah, and you've already had one podcast too, right?
Yes,
Right, and so you got one that's coming up again. When?
on the 10th,
On the 10th. Okay,
December the
so
10th at
make sure,
6. Or was it at
yeah,
7?
everybody look out there so y'all can be looking out for Cree 2-1 boom so she can get up there and set it on off. So I don't know. Okay, let's go up to Shan. What's up there? What's your
What's
intro?
up? What's up? I'm Chandra. This is my second time on. So the first time I was already saying I set it off, so I'm gonna take it a little easy tonight. I ain't gonna come out with it. I'm just gonna take it easy. But I got some talking points. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll.
I know you stay ready. You ain't gonna hold that back. Let that shit go. What's up? I see y'all. Y'all before I say introduce more, we have some comments that I'll be sharing on the screen. Right now we have people watching and they'll be posting comments. Y'all feel free to engage in those comments if you like. But while we're doing all that, let's go down here and meet Miss Mo. Mo.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Mo. I'm a U.S. veteran. My first time here. I'm a freelance architect, interior architect, and interior designer. Nice to be here. Thank you for the invite.
All right, what's up? That's what's good. Glad to have you. Okay, H, what you got?
It's my second time on. Thanks, Paul, for inviting me again. Um, that's about it. I'm ready to get started.
Oh shit, he ready to get started. Okay, y'all, we got some Christopher and Rice and got some people watching. They sending out some shouts and saying hello, everybody. So we appreciate y'all watching. So right now, I keep plenty of talking points, like I say, but my first one, and then the way just to let people, in case someone watching right now and haven't watched the adult conversation between men and women, the way it goes is this podcast is uncut, unedited. So I have no idea what my guest's going to say. They have no idea what I'm going to say. We all hear it for the first time, and we just chop that shit up and lay it out there like it is. So one thing I just want to talk about first is I had something else, but I wanted to talk about this OnlyFans, and I'm just trying to see how the ladies feel about it. If that's something that you would try and as H to see if that's something that he wouldn't mind if his fiance or wife or girlfriend, if he had one or whatever, wouldn't mind doing it. But I'm gonna read this one. I just did this research on this lady right here. She's 20 years old. She's an OnlyFans star. And I'm pretty sure I think we all know what that is, what that entails. And she's made $43 million in 1 year. And it went on to
Dang.
say that she's a virgin and a Christian. Why it had to say that, I don't know. But OnlyFans, I mean, I guess the only thing she's doing is showing her stuff on the camera. So why not? H, what do you think? You think that's something that you'll let your wife,
No,
friend, girlfriend, or whatever participate in?
no, not me. No, I couldn't allow that.
I mean,
I know they. A lot of people look at the money part of it, and they say, well, you're there in their own home, they're safe, that nobody knows. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I know I couldn't do that. Allow
Okay.
my lady to do something like that. No.
Okay. So she gonna tell you, she said, baby, look, I mean, I'm not sleeping with them. I mean, they can't touch me, they can't do anything with me. I mean, they can't do nothing but just see it. It just to be the same thing as if you looking at it on a porn site or whatever. But we banking, we making money. You still ain't with that?
Nah, I still would have to decline on that.
Okay. Mark say no man would
Nah.
ever allow his woman to do something like that. Ladies, what y'all think about the OnlyFans?
I
For
think
me
there are some
personally,
men who would allow their women to do it. But the fact that they say allow, I'm sorry, I don't know who I cut off. The fact that
No,
they
go ahead,
say
go ahead.
allow as if the man has control over the woman is weird to me. But I'm sure they wouldn't mind spending that money.
So your problem with is by the man saying what Mark said he wouldn't allow. So you saying
Yeah,
it's
well, that's
cool
what
with that.
the comment also said. I was speaking to the comment.
Right,
You
I
know what I
know.
mean? So me personally, I don't care. Like if that's how you bring your income in, that's your choice. I'd rather you be doing that than prostitution. So I'm hating on nobody how they bring their money in.
Okay.
And
Mo,
then
what you
there's
say?
people on there.
Oh,
There's people on OnlyFans that's not doing stuff like that, like showing their body and stuff. They might be showing their feet. Like
Yeah,
it's
with
women that it's
fetishes,
men with
yeah,
feet fetishes. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like so, if it's income, I mean, if she not working at 9 to 10, being stressed out, I don't see what the problem is. Like it's just that people have in this society has a stigma against the people that's on OnlyFans. They must be showing their body naked, having, all those things, type of things. But if you're doing that as your body, if you want to do that too, hey, you do what you want to do.
okay.
People seeing
I think Mo
differently.
was about to say something. Mo, what you about to say?
I mean, I agree with Cree. Hey, it's your body. You in your house. You safe. If that's how you're trying to make your money, that's just a respect thing between you and your man. Now she's making how much? You said in the millions. I'm quite sure if she got a man, he helping her spend it.
20
And
years
just like
old,
it's
43 million.
not always about sex. The economy keep going the way it's going. I might have to get me an OnlyFans and start showing off my baby toe. I don't know.
Hey, Creed, did you see what Mark said right there?
By allow, I mean, I'll allow himself to be treated like garbage, but he's making an assumption. How are you going to assume just because she's making that type of money and that's how she earns her money that she's going to treat him like garbage? That's an assumption. I don't operate in assumptions.
Facts.
All right. Shan, what you got on that?
I mean, what Cree was saying, a lot of people get on there. Sometimes they just showing feet. Sometimes they eat and people want to, watch them eat stuff. I mean, so I mean, I gotta agree with my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing. I mean, with the whole feet and the eating thing, I mean, I'm cool with that. Showing all this other stuff, I think that's kind of. But I mean,
We
whatever. If
see it
that's
when
what
we
they're
go
doing.
outside anyway,
I
in
mean,
the
hey,
clubs,
that's
and
what I'm.
they
I
showing it
mean,
anyway.
they're showing it for free. I mean,
Right.
I mean, $20, $40, whatever. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Shan, so what you saying is that if they showing they if they showing their pussy and titties, you ain't cool with that. But if
I
they just
don't.
showing their toe and pinky,
That's
then you
yeah,
good.
pinky toe. What she said, the pinky toe and all that. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff. Mm-mm.
I'm not following you on other stuff.
I mean, like you said, listen, you said it. I don't need to repeat it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to come on, man. Come on, don't do me. You said what need to be said. So
Okay.
whatever. Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Okay. I see Mark's in the comments and Rice in the comments. So if y'all can see Mo, I don't know if you can see him by being on your phone, but the guys is posting comments. So if anyone want to address those comments, y'all can. Me personally, for the OnlyFans, uh, I would not want my woman doing anything like that. But like you
Mhm,
lady said, that's her body. So,
mhm.
and like you also said about the men spending the money. Well, hell yeah, I'm gonna help her spend some of that goddamn money. 43 million? Shit. But I mean, and she getting noticed when we out walking around and somebody asks for an autograph. don't give a damn shit. We going to the bank and get some of them 100 Benjamin Franklins out of that motherfucker. So if that's what she want to
Not
do
you
to show it,
personally, because you just said you wouldn't allow your woman to do that.
no,
I
if
was, I
she
was getting ready to get him. I was letting him finish talking.
no, I'm saying that, if it's her body, but I would not want her to do it, no. But it's her
Okay.
body, so it ain't like I can stop her, just tell her, no,
Okay.
you can't do that. So
Well, okay, but if you feel comfortable
It's
with it,
not a
are you
deal
still going to
breaker.
be with her if she does it?
I just said I'm gonna help her spend that money, yeah.
Okay. Okay. But you're
He-
not going to have the same respect for her, though.
why not? I
So
mean, he ain't,
you're gonna have the same respect for her as before she started her OnlyFans page and she up here showing her cat and her tits.
because we disagree on a lot of things anyway, and I don't like for her to go out
Mm-hmm.
showing camel toe and showing this and showing that, but in the end, it's hers. That's her
Okay.
pussy,
Okay.
titties, ass, and body. So,
Okay.
but I'm on damn sure help spend some of that money, shit. But if she was to ask me, say, baby, do you mind if I do blah blah blah? I'm gonna say, no, man, I ain't with that. But then she might come back and say, but shit, it's 43 million. I might say, well, let me think about it.
You ain't gonna think about it. You're gonna
You
answer
ain't
it on
got
the
to think
spot.
about it.
No, but being seriously, I would not want her to do it. But in the end, it's hers. I mean, I know guys that's in dated women that work at the strip club, and they sit there and the guys is all over them or whatever. But that's a little bit different, I know. But I ain't been in one in years, so I don't even know if they can touch anymore or nothing like that. And back in the day, hell, I had a flashlight when I was up in there and shit. So, but that's another story. So I'm cool with it in the end because it's her body. I'm looking over at the comments. If anybody don't have anything, what would exactly was on pimping? Okay, Wizzo know the deal. Wizzo know the deal. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm about through with the OnlyFans club, so we all in agreement that hey, except for H, he ain't down with that shit, no matter how much money she make.
Nah.
All right, we're gonna move right on along because I'm gonna come up here to my heavy hitter because I know she keeps some. She talking about holding back, so I'm gonna come up and see what she got up in the bag up there.
Nah, I'm gonna hold back tonight. But what I'm curious about is why do men, if they have a woman at home, a wife or whoever at home, why are they out here trying to have a side piece or another chick on the side? They lie about the situation, saying that they
Hold
don't
on.
have
Let me.
anybody. They want these. Oh, she can't hear me.
I can
They
hear you. I'm just waiting for the answers.
Oh, yeah, I'm curious. Like, what's up with that? I mean, they have a wife, they have a woman at home, but at the same time, you still want this chick over here. You don't tell them that you married or you got anybody. You know what I'm saying? You're not even open about that. You going around, you lying about it, and then when the side piece or whatever find out about it, I mean, you upset with her. Why are you upset? I mean, she found out that you got some other stuff going on. What's up with that? Somebody say she might have. Somebody said she might have bad hygiene. That's stupid. But anyway.
Okay, so you saying why the guys have to have the chick on the side?
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's your thing. Cause he got his girl at the house or whatever, right?
Or wife.
A wife or whatever at the house. All right.
Yeah.
So before I say something, H, you got anything you want to say on that?
Me personally, I've never been that type of guy. I was married before for 17 years. My wife was the one that was, stepping outside the marriage. I just, in my thought process, that was never even in my mind to do something like that. I don't operate like that. I'm too clumsy anyway. I can't even do that. I would get caught in a minute anyway. So I don't even think about nothing like that. I'm in a long distance relationship right now, and that don't even cross my mind to even do something like that.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Just looking at the comments, somebody said if he got a chick on the side, she probably got a guy on the side. No, it don't work like that.
No.
It don't work. It don't work like that. Just because a man is stepping out and messing around on his girl or his wife or whoever, that doesn't necessarily mean that a woman is also doing the same thing. It don't work like that. I don't think it works like that. Just because a man step out don't mean I'm gonna go out and step out too. That's just something that's a choice and a decision that they choose to make.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They do that on their own. I mean, a woman could be, not saying that she is, but she could be faithful and just doing all these different things in love or whatever, especially if she's, a wife. You know what I'm saying? And then you out doing all this stupid stuff. Like, I mean, I don't get it.
To me, somebody that's doing that, they got some other stuff going on in their life that they've never, approached or got a hold of or even talked about to even have that, to do that so easily. And then, like you're saying, especially if you're married and you go home, that's a big no-no to me.
I mean, it should be wife. Yeah, and I'm not sure. I had a couple of points to talk about when you were saying your lips move, Chad. Are you saying something, Chad?
I'm reading
Oh,
the
okay.
I'm reading the
Oh, you read the
comments.
comments. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
reading the
was over there
comments.
with them comments too. So a while ago when you were saying something about the man stepping out or whatever and why or whatever. Now I'm not saying and making no excuses as to why. Uh, it's been said that he ain't getting it at home, bullshit, because he's getting it at home, but I don't know if it's a ego thing or what, or if he's out there. But I will say, and I'm answering. I'm just making a few little circle points that it is that a woman that will know that he has another woman, and still try to give him the pussy. Not to say that make it right because he still has his at home and don't have to. But you would think that at some young at some age you got to stop with that shit. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
especially once you wind up getting married. I think somewhere I'm gonna just throw a number out. I don't know because I'm past it, but maybe that's something in below 30 to where you out there, you're sleeping around, you're trying to see how many you can knock off or knock down and don't care about the one that you have or something like that. But you get to getting up 40, 50 or some shit like that, at some point you got to say, well, goddamn, why? But to answer your question, why? I mean, I can't answer that to say why.
Yeah.
Why men do that.
Because they selfish.
You
Period.
think they do it because they
Don't put
selfish?
no mental, don't put no physical, don't put nothing else on it. They just selfish. And I'm just not saying men, I'm saying women too. They just selfish.
Selfish is meaning they just going out there just trying to just fuck and just that's it. Don't think about nothing else, no feelings, no nothing, no whatever. Yeah, I'm reading the comments too. So but Pre, you quiet. You got anything? Because I was reading the comments. So
I was reading the comments as well. Well, I believe people cheat is not a male or a female. It's a human thing. I believe it is attached to ego. I believe it's attached to insecurities. I
Yeah.
believe it's attached to accessibility. It's like women are so accessible these days. Like
You got that right.
they really don't care. Like if you have a ring, a girlfriend, wife at home, if they see you, they're attracted to you, they are going to flirt with you or try to see whatever they can get. Like I have people I know like brag about dealing with men that's married because he didn't gave her some money. Like, it's always a self-reflection thing. So whoever is cheating, they need to self-reflect on why they doing it. But most of them don't even care. And then, like you said, sometimes the wives know and don't care as long as he paying all the bills. Like they say men cheat with their wallets, not with their penis. So I don't know. As long as he paying the bills and making sure you straight, he not really cheating on you. Now, if he start paying somebody else bills, then he cheating on you. So
fuck that.
I don't
If he
know. I'm a believer that if you're a cheater, you're a cheater. That's an individual sport,
Yep.
and like she said, there's definitely a selfish act. But I'm telling you, humans they make it so easy to cheat. It's so common nowadays. And I commend you, H, for not being that person. But if you have friends or family members that you know step out on their wives and stuff, would you say anything to them?
Well, I had a family member came to me. He had went out, did something he wasn't supposed to, called me the next day and asked me if I would vouch for him. I told him no. I said, your wife ain't done nothing to me. I'm not going to, if she found out that I lied to her for you, that would ruin our relationship. I've never done anything there. So no, I wouldn't do that. And all my friends are married and I, respect their marriage and, they're good dudes. And that's why they're my friends because they respect their marriage, respect their families. And that's the way it's supposed to be. But nah, that family member I was telling you, I told him no. He was on his own.
You told him no, you wouldn't vouch, but did you try to check him on the cheating? Like, what are
Oh,
you
of course
doing?
I did. Of course I
Okay.
did. Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, yeah.
Well, clap for you, because
I did
that's
that
not common
because
for
he's a
men.
close family member. So yeah, he got checked. Yeah, because he knew he wasn't supposed to be out there doing whatever he was doing.
Well, you better than me because I'm not gonna check him because he's grown. He know what the fuck he's doing. So I'm not gonna say anything to him. I mean, he going out there doing what he do. If I know his wife or whatever something, well, I'll give you this example. I have a friend that was he was military retired. When I tell you he he'll knock down whatever. He ain't care. If it's pink in the middle, he gonna hit that motherfucker. So then one time he started talking to a cousin of mine, and I found out he was talking to my cousin. So yeah, I did tell my cousin in, but that was my family, that was my blood right there. Cause I said that motherfucker married, and she said, well, something about I can't remember because it was so long ago. She couldn't go to his house, but he used to tell him he was in the field or stayed in the dorm or whatever it's called or something like that. So they always had to come over to her house or they would go to a hotel or something. Then when she tried to call him, the phone was off and he said he was in the field or some shit. This y'all, this been years ago, but my point is I told her, but to the other person that I don't really know, I don't have a relationship with that woman. He's my friend, not her. I ain't gonna tell him shit. So, and if I see his lady out doing whatever, they find that out sooner or later. So,
Well,
I think that's part of the problem, though.
Yeah, he put me in it. He came to me. So, I mean, he left the window open with that.
right.
I'm sorry, Coach. I think that's part of the problem, though, with men. Like, so it's so many men that like congratulate men for like, oh, you hit that, oh man, like happy for them. Instead of, and it's way less men that do what you did, Paul. It ain't none of my business. I'm staying out of it. Because men do look up to other men. Like y'all listen to each other. Y'all definitely don't listen to women. So
You wrong on that account, but that's your
that is my opinion, and I believe I'm right.
I mean, but hey, we can agree and disagree or whatever because sometimes
Yeah.
women listen, sometimes men or whatever. So I need to see if Mo had anything to say because over there, I don't know if she can hear us over there.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, you good or you got anything?
But me
you wanna jump-
definitely, I am that friend that's going to pull you to the side, and I'm going to tell you because I had a male friend that's married. He got 4 daughters and a wife, and I know he was outside cheating. I know it because he was cheating with a associate of mine. Then I guess it was my turn, and he wanted to talk to me. I had to pull him to the side. I said, "Can me and you have a conversation?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I said, "You got 5 hearts at home." I said, "Ain't nothing on my body worth you messing up 5 hearts at home." And he was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean what I mean?" I said, "I'm selfish. I'm all in. I only want one. I'm not going to share with anybody else." That's the first part. But why would you cheat and mess up your household when you got 5 daughters? Now, when somebody came and did it to your daughter, you'd be ready to kill him. So I had to sit him down and tell him, I'm a biker. I ride motorcycles. I have a lot of male friends. I've seen a lot of stuff out here in these streets. And it doesn't matter your age. I'm 55 years old. This dude's older than me, still out here cheating. And that's the sad part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then when your wife leave you, you gonna want to go get you a young girl, but she ain't gonna want you because hell, you need a nursemaid now.
Let me ask you, Mo, on the one
Facts.
on the ones that's probably that's older than you that's still cheating out there. Do they have a wife or girlfriend, or they just single?
All of the above.
Oh,
Well, a single person can't cheat, but yeah, they got a wife and a girlfriend.
Yes, they can.
Fiance, woman that live at home with them. I mean, people don't care. It's too accessible. You could be laying in your bed next to your boo, male or female, and they could be cheating right there. Me personally, this is 2024. Cheating ain't only sticking your penis in somebody.
Facts.
Right. They always say women are emotional cheaters. Men are physical cheaters. But what are you doing, man, if you on the phone trying to talk to that woman? You're cheating. So, and there's no accident to it. In a history of a dick and a pussy, I ain't never seen nobody walk down the street, trip and fall into something. Never seen it before. It always starts somewhere. It starts either on the phone or in person.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
where it starts at. On the
Right.
phone. And you got your phone with you 24/7. How many people take their phone to the toilet with them?
I have
And you
before.
just up there scrolling or typing while you sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's too
reason
easy nowadays. I want to date like the 80s and the 90s. That's what I want. But I can't get that because all of these other outlets out here, it's too easy. It's too accessible.
Chandra, were you fixing to say something?
Yeah, so right, so just to piggyback on on top of what Mo was saying, or what she's saying is, you know, it don't matter how old they are, 55, older, they out here, they still doing it. They can have somebody they've been with for like 10 years. And if I know, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna tell you. I had a situation. I knew the other woman's name. I knew where she drove. I knew where she worked at and everything. His mouth flew to the floor. He didn't know what to say. I ain't never heard from him again. But that's his fault for trying to do some stupid stuff, thinking I ain't know, wasn't gonna find out. So I mean, I found out, but there wasn't nothing going on. He was trying to get somewhere and thinking that I was younger than him, thinking that it was gonna happen. It wasn't gonna happen because just the way he was moving was just kind of it was he was just moving very fast. Some stuff was kind of going on with him. I didn't like it, and I caught on to that. And when I caught on to it, I found out that he had a whole woman at home, 50 something years old, whole woman at home, been together for like 10 years. I'm like, what? Stupid,
He's still trying to hit.
stupid. Didn't work out for him.
Mark saying we need women to make better decisions when it comes to who's going to father their children. So I don't know if y'all can see some of these
Man,
comments.
Lord,
please.
the comments
Man,
are just off the
please.
chain. The comments are just off the chain.
Please.
I don't know what's going on with that. There's a whole
Let me
bunch of
tell
stuff
you-
going on in the comments. Stupid.
Let me tell you something. When you meet somebody, these representatives out here, they got master's degrees. I'm sorry. Some of them got PhDs. When you out here and you up here talking to somebody, that is the person who they want you to meet. But when you get your feelings involved, then that person disappears and you get to see the real person. I get so sick and tired of somebody saying you should have made better choices. I get the hell out of here with that.
Blame the women.
Because you don't know
You gotta
who
blame
these
the
people
women.
are until you get involved with them.
No, they gotta. It can't
Mark,
be
I
their
guess
fault.
you heard that.
They're not gonna take accountability.
I'm sure he gonna be typing right now to go and reply on that. But damn, okay. So, all right, well,
Oh, I wish I wasn't on my phone so I could see these comments.
he said no, you don't. Well, any more meat on that bone before we move on? Are we good? We got some more meat on the bone. I know it's plenty comments.
Now, there's a lot you can say about some cheaters now.
Yeah.
I think single people out here making it bad too, though, because they some lying and cheating. I don't care if they're not in a relationship. They tell you one thing. They had 3 and 4 and 5 different women they dealing with, and lying to all of them. Have them all thinking that they somebody special to them.
But see, that's the thing, Cree. I didn't learn until I was like 48 years old what dating really was. When you dating somebody, you allowed to talk to as many people as you want to, long as you open and honest about it.
And that's what I'm saying.
And they're not open and honest
what
about
makes
it.
them still lie and cheat. It's crazy. It's like it's really a selfish act. It really is. Like if you don't know who you are as an individual, because you didn't put on a facade for that person, and then you put on a facade for that person, you to confuse your dang on self. And one of the biggest things I say, like you said, like women fall in love with that facade that you showed them. And then now they got their emotions involved, and then a different person come out. This how women end up with like men who beat on them and molesters, and like you ain't display none of these are signs when you was courting me. Like where this come from?
And see, me, I'm the type of person that if your audio and your video don't match, I gotta go. When you tell me one thing, you can tell me. I just broke up with a dude that love bombed me, gaslit me. Yeah, if all them little things up, and I'm like, damn, you did the same thing that a dude did I dated 2 years ago. Would y'all sat down and talked about this?
And they'll say it's your fault for picking the same type of dude. That's what they'll say.
But that representative, they went 2 different ways though. They went 2 different ways, and then they came back with the same actions once the real them came out. But
You
if your
said
audio
something
and your video
powerful.
don't match, I'm out. You can tell me you love
Actions
me
and the
all day
words.
long. But if your actions don't show it, you will never hear me say it ever.
So
Actions and words.
what about if you out you dating this guy, whatever, y'all out talking, whatever, and every time he's been to your place, you never been to his place. Should that be some type of red flag?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That what you say? Oh, I
Yes.
thought somebody else said something. Yeah. So yeah, because that way you can't go over there and see nothing here at his house or nothing at all. Or maybe the first thing should be to go to his house. If you, I mean, because
I,
he's out there, he's telling you all this stuff and giving you all this bullshit talk, and now you finally want to go and have some relations with him. But shouldn't you go to his place before that even happens?
Absolutely.
well, you should
I'm not
have
talking
some
like
type of
off the
trust.
rip. No, not like
Yeah.
off the rip,
Yeah.
like you sexing this person. I mean, you growing. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But
Right.
of course, if you talking to somebody, I gotta know how you live. I
Right.
want to ride in your car. I want to see how clean you are. I want to see how you live. And you should also want to do that to the woman that you date. I mean, each other, both men and women should want to do that.
Yeah.
Rice said something good just now. He said, cheaters
Yeah.
only want non-cheaters. That's a true statement if I ain't never heard one. Men that mess around with different women, they pick and choose the women they deal with. They definitely pick the woman that they think is conservative, not out there. They definitely not gonna mess with the one that's half naked and twerking on everybody in the club. They're gonna look for the one, the shy one in the corner, because they feel like that's the one that they can manipulate.
Exactly.
Boom.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of
Not
them will.
someone that'll challenge them.
Right. I don't
Mhm.
want that.
Well,
Make
best
them,
believe. Oh, go ahead, H.
make them. If they say they're a man, then if they can be challenged, then that'll really show the lady, hey, he ain't really what he said he was.
Um,
For a man, definitely wants somebody he can manipulate. Of course.
That's why they
Well,
always say he's that
narcissist,
young
a
tenderoni.
narcissist, male, no woman. Yeah.
when Creed, when you said something about, and I forgot because I was reading his fucking comments. Uh, I lost my spot. When you said something about the woman that's in the club or whatever, half naked or whatever, I think you said the guys don't want her. Uh, I think some of them do. Some of them because
Well, they
she's a,
might want to. So it's like different types of women that men like deal with. Obviously, they put them in different perspectives. So the woman he'd be seen out in the street and stuff with, and I'm talking about a single man. The one
yeah,
he'd be out in the street with is the one that is the conservative one or whatever. Of course, he'd knock down the one in the
yeah,
club too,
okay,
but he ain't about to be out in public with her because everybody know she for the street. So he'll knock her down. Well, he'll knock down anything if that's the case. But the one, the conservative one, and this is what I mean, like they play the games, like they'll have the conservative one thinking I'm all into you, they'll cook for you, whatever the case may be. You the one that could come to the house during the daylight hours or whatever the case, thinking that and it's a lot of women that fantasize about these things too. So it's not just the man. So you have to, like you said, the words and the actions have to have a healthy balance. Can't be one, because I didn't have one without the other on both sides. I didn't have somebody showing me one thing, but their words was, I don't want nothing serious. I didn't have one telling me I want something serious, but can't get him on the phone whenever I call him at night or something crazy. So it has to be that healthy balance of both. But like men put the women in categories, just like women put men in categories as well. But I'm sure they'll knock down any one of them. But I think they play a lot of games, manipulate, and they know it's harder to get that woman that has her life together and her mind straight. So they know they got a quarter. They know what they got to cook for. They know they got to do sweet things for her to get what they want, whatever that ultimate goal is. And they know the one that's in the club, like throwing it at them, they know they could just knock her down. So he can just take her home. The ones that go home the same night they just met. So it's just different. It's all manipulative to me. Like I just really make you want to stay in the house and lock the
let
door.
me let me say this. Nowadays in time with all of the technology, shouldn't it be a little bit harder for him or her to cheat? I want to say him or her because I know women do it also, but I'm just saying because you can track his location, you can FaceTime him. One lady told me before she tried to FaceTime her guy, or man or whatever, I don't remember, it's a long time ago. But he didn't answer the FaceTime, but he replied by text. That's probably a red flag because he's
That's a
probably out
red
whatever.
flag.
But I'm
Mhm.
just saying with the technology, I know another young lady. She I don't even know what the shit's called, but she GPS track his phone or location or some shit like that. Knows where he's at all times. But why go through all that though? But I'm just saying, shouldn't it be a little bit a little bit harder to lie and cheat about where you are?
Nope. People still got. I was messing around with a guy who was lying about working. He said he was going to work every day, and he was not. I had a friend seeing him out doing whatever. He was not at work. People lie about everything. It's a personal thing. Like they
But
need
you can,
help.
if you wanted to, not saying that you want to, whatever if you wanted to, you can track his location if you had it
But
in his
see, the
phone.
thing with that, Paul, is if you want a relationship and a healthy one, you
Yeah,
want to be able to
Both good.
trust the
Yeah.
person you're with. If you
right,
got to go looking for stuff, that don't sound like somebody you need to be with.
Mhm.
right,
You want to trust the person you want to believe when they say I'm going to work, they actually going to work and it's going to be a
right,
paycheck. When your partner or whoever you're dealing with say I'm about to ride out with them and we going to this club, you want to believe that's what they doing. You don't want to believe they laid up in somebody's house screwing them. I believe if you go looking for trouble, you're gonna find it. So I try to stay away from that. If I'm getting feelings and I talk to you about it and it's all good, it's all good. Like I said, if your words and actions they lining up, a healthy balance of it, then I'm inclined to believe you and trust you. Because once the trust broken, it's just hard to get it back. It's
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, Chris talking about technology to get you in trouble if you're not careful. And then Mark asked him, what do you mean? So, I don't know.
He a
But I
liar
was
and a
just saying,
cheater.
if you wanted to do that, what'd you say, Creek?
Said that mean he a liar and a cheater. He got to be careful with technology. Because if you're not doing nothing, you ain't worried about no technology. What you worried about it
Right.
for? I don't care. Track my location.
Yeah.
If you're not doing nothing, you ain't got no business doing, and we all adults. But people be
All right,
lying
Paul,
so
I got
much.
something for you.
Okay.
Okay, if you're in a relationship, how do y'all feel about locked phones? You do not have access to your partner phone.
I'll go. I told my friend, I said, well, my guy I said, if we live together, I don't want no locked phones. Period. And if you can't agree to it, we won't live together. You stay over there, and I stay over here, and I'll be okay with it.
Okay. All right.
I was
Now,
married. My husband, he locked his phone. I'm like, what's your password? This is a long time ago. We had them old phones. What's your
mhm,
password? He didn't want to give me the password to his phone. So you ain't bringing that phone up in his house. Matter of fact, take your phone, put it in your car, and park it on the street. Nothing that we paid for up under this roof. If in this yard, if I can't have access to it, it don't come up in here. And I
And
met that.
then they'll try to flip it and try to make it seem like you insecure, you're nosy.
Of
It should
course.
just be free range in your house. Like it just should be free range. There should be no secrets. And I know everybody has a right to a certain level of privacy, but I don't get why anybody would have to lock on their phone with their mate unless you're hiding something. And you
okay.
should be able to talk about it.
Right. And now I'll say this here. I have a lock on my phone. My lady, she ain't never asked for it, but I mean, she can see it because I don't give a shit. But the lock on my phone, and I asked her a long time ago, she didn't have a lock on her phone, but I asked her to start locking her phone. That was only because she had lost a few phones and I
Yeah.
had didn't send some pictures. And so I'm just like, well, goddamn, I might be hot now. I'm just, but if I was to come up in there and she say, hey, baby, let me see your phone or whatever, I'm cool with that. But like Cree was saying, at the same time, you go looking for something, you're gonna find it. Not saying that she's gonna find nothing, but you gotta have that trust. But I don't. It's kind of like when they used to say the guys be out and their phone be face down on the table. I laid it mine, sit it over there. Hell, I walk to the back room if it ring or
Yeah.
whatever. She'll say, "Hey, your phone ringing." So to answer your question about locked phones, that's why mine is locked, and that's why I asked her to lock hers. I ain't never asked her for her uh, code or whatever, some shit, because I ain't going looking for shit. So if you find up it hit me, then it fucking hit me, and we'll deal with it then. But other than that, I ain't locking shit. She can have it if she want it, but I'm gonna lock it. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna lock it. But I'm gonna lock it. But I'm not gonna lock it. Y'all know what I'm saying by locking it?
I got
Okay.
you.
No.
Well, I don't either. I just kind of locked it too damn much. But Harold, Shan, y'all got anything on that lock phone?
Yeah. My phone is locked, but me and my lady, we've shared that information between each other, and I don't pay attention to my phone a lot of times. It's just sitting there. Nobody really reaches out to me unless it's my mom or somebody in my family. So
Reach
I
out
don't.
to you before?
Well, yeah, you too, yeah. But I'm just saying, I don't. It's not an important thing to me. I do it because in case I thought, well, if I lose my phone, I have, my emails, stuff like that, information that I don't want nobody to know about. So that's my thing about locking my phone. But
What
Yeah,
was the clarification on my question? It was like, if you lock your phone and she has the password, that's what I'm saying. Does
yeah,
she have access to your phone? I mean,
yeah,
my phone is locked because I leave. This is about the fourth phone I done had in like a year and a half. I would lose a phone in a heartbeat.
right. Yeah, I think I knew what you. I think everybody knew what you meant. What you
Oh, okay.
meant by that. So
If they need to
uh,
clone him. They need to clone him.
I was just fixing to talk. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been knowing H for goddamn. I don't
ooh,
know
long time,
his mama, sisters. I mean,
yeah,
we played baseball together. All that shit. I've been knowing him. So he is just like he say he is. I mean, he's not gonna fuck around. He's gonna be straight. I'm telling you, he is like he say he is. So that's all I can
There's
say.
always an exception to the rule. And it's usually under 1%.
Well, he is like he say
well,
he is.
he knows my mom, so he,
No,
Yeah.
I believe you. I'll
yeah,
never call a man a liar just like that. But
yeah.
Well, you just did, but I mean, you
no,
just
I
did.
did not. I
I
said there's
mean,
always an exception to the rule.
you
So he
you
may
called him a
very well
lie,
be an
but
Like,
exception to the rule.
yeah.
But
yeah,
majority of
yeah,
men,
okay.
majority of men, I believe I had one faithful relationship in my life. So just one.
Okay. All right.
And I'm
Shan,
49.
did you have to jump in on something? I think you was fixing to say something.
I mean, for me, I got my phone locked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have a grandson. You know what I mean? I mean, just because personal whatever emails and stuff like that. I don't mind. Us having, like she said, having each other's passcodes if we need, want to go through each other's phone. But I don't touch it. I just don't bother it. But a friend of mine, her husband actually went to her phone. The first thing he went to was our messages. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? He went through our messages first. That's the first thing he hit. And I'm just like, see, like, so I mean, I don't touch it. I mean, but I keep my phone locked though. So but I don't have a problem, if I need to get the code out for whatever reason. But I think that steps into like trust and boundaries, because then that's gonna open up a whole nother can of worms. Like, okay, so you don't trust me. Like, and I just don't want to deal with that. So
That's that narcissist response.
yeah, that's how
Mark,
they
what
do.
you
I
talking?
mean, I mean, I'm just saying that's what I don't want to deal with all that. So I'm just like,
Mark, what you talking about? If you lock your phone, it's because you got porn on it. Oh, I tell you,
see,
Mark.
I mean, the comments is
So let me ask y'all this here, and so because we was talking about cheating and lock phones and all this stuff, but how do you heal from someone that's then treated you like shit or whatever and move on? At what time do you move on? I think I saw that on somebody's timeline too. How do you move on for that? At what time do you how much time needs to pass before you move on? How do you heal from that? Somebody that's cheating on you and broke your heart or did whatever. Maybe they didn't break your heart, but cheated on you. How do
Ooh,
you
don't
not
ask
take
me.
that into the next relationship? What do you say, Mo?
I said, don't ask me that.
Why?
I'd be so healed. I broke up with somebody and waited 4 years before I dated somebody else. I waited 2 years before I just dated the dude I dated for 3 months and walked away from him. I will heal before I bring something else into something. I will heal before I bring some bull crap to somebody else.
Right.
And that's just how you do it. What she just said. You take your time off from men.
Let me
Period.
tell you, a dude I dated, and he lives in Dallas. A dude I dated in Dallas sat there and was like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. 18 months. But your audio and your video don't match. I can't tell you that I love you. I should have left. But I don't think I wanted to go back into that single pool again. But I should have went. Don't you know when we broke up and I was like, okay, enough is enough. I'm done. It went through a month and a half of like some stalker type stuff. I mean, ballistic stuff. As to where he would he would type y'all something. If we were friends, he would type y'all something negative about me. So this joker, in 5 months, he was engaged.
Damn.
In 11 months, he was married. They married to this day. Good for him.
Yeah, that's some serious love bombing right there.
Good for him.
That's a red flag though. If they moving a little too fast, it's like, how you love me?
And same thing, you know, I told y'all I waited like 2 years plus for the dude in San Antonio. Within 2 months, he was telling me I love you and didn't get mad because I don't tell you I love you back. I don't love you. I don't
Men
even
can't
know
live
you.
without women, girl. Men can't live without women.
Shit. I don't know
Man,
about that.
a lot of these men are becoming the women shit.
But that
They
might be
cannot
true
live
too.
without a woman. I don't know one man on planet Earth don't have 1, 2, 3, some woman in their life because they cannot function properly without us.
But if
Period.
they can't
Prove me
function without
wrong.
one, then a lot of them are turning to be one. So I'm just saying.
That's how much they are infatuated with us.
Is that
And the
what it is?
ones that ain't turning to be us with the tits and the ass, them the masculine mans is turning into bitches.
Ooh,
I
Sorry.
felt that too. Yeah.
Sorry.
sorry, not sorry.
That part.
I know for me, it's on a level what you've probably been through, and you just in that area of your life where you just want to be by yourself. I was like that at one time. You know, some stuff that I had gone through, and I wasn't even thinking about it. It was just going to work and coming home and just living life. And then, you know, that's just the way it was. I wasn't thinking about it. It's just,
I'm
if you
just not willing to settle.
do something really hard, I mean, yeah, it'll put you in that place.
I was just not willing to settle for nobody. You know, I'm just not willing to settle and put my morals down or just to have somebody laying next to me at night.
Yeah.
Free, what'd you say?
I'm sorry.
I don't know who's talking.
She finished. She said Mo already finished saying what she said. I thought you was fixing to say something.
I was asking H, like he said that he went through that period of his life where he was just going to work and coming home and not thinking about a woman. Period. Like, I don't know how a man can do that.
Well, before he answered that, you know, we just had another lady on a while back, and I think she hadn't dated in what she say 2 years or 3 years or something like that. So, I mean, she wasn't thinking about no man or whatever. She then went through a whole lot of other stuff. But I'll let H say something that just came to my mind. I didn't want to fucking forget it.
Well, not to get too personal, I was engaged, and that was the first time in my life that I had experienced someone that was a narcissist, love bombing, and all of that, and manipulation. I mean, she did it well. I mean, she did it very well. And the same day that she called the engagement off, the same day I found out I lost my son.
Oh my Lord.
So, and that's what caused me to just throw my hands up, you know, because I healed the relationship. I let that go because I was grieving. So the relationship that part didn't affect me because I had the other part on my mind, and I was going through that. So that's why I say I was able to not think about it, not even, because I was, you know, going through that process. You know, I'm still going through it because it's only been a couple of years. So, and then the lady that I'm seeing now, it's been, I wasn't expecting to meet her, and we actually met on TikTok. It was a funny story, but she doesn't live here in Texas. She lives out in California, and if you ain't never around someone on a daily basis where you can have that constant contact and you still build something, you know, then you know you have something. So that's kind of where we're at right now. But you know, it's going pretty good. But yeah, that's why I say I was able just to shut everything out because I was going through that. You know, like that's why I say it depends on what somebody's gone through.
Yeah, that's a traumatic experience. So I definitely understand the shutdown from something traumatic.
I appreciate you.
Sorry for your
Appreciate you
loss.
sharing that, H.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, but yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess you're gonna be planning a trip to California somewhere pretty soon.
I've
Then, huh?
already been twice, man.
Oh, really?
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You
Already
can't
been
stay
going.
away.
I'm taking vacation and the week of Christmas and going back.
Oh, well, damn.
I like
Yeah.
it.
It's like that, man.
Well, let me know when you're moving, then. So don't forget, I still got your number and shit. When you say pack up and say, Wizzo, I'm going to Cali. I like, well, goddamn. All right. We got any more meat on that bone, y'all? Guess we got all that meat off of there about the cheating and the lock phone and the G spot. Oh, Cali. My notes. My bad. Free. Free, what you got? I know you keep something in the tank.
Let me see if I can come. What I got over here?
Don't give me none of the ones that you're gonna use on your podcast next
That's
week.
what I got right here, though. Go somebody else. Somebody else got
Okay.
something.
Well, let me ask y'all this, because this guy asked me this. Let me find it. Did I write it down? No, I didn't. I'll try to remember it. And it was dealing with damn, what happened? Did she leave? Oh,
No, but I'm here.
no, okay. This is dealing with a guy just asked me this at work today because he knew he was having this adult conversation, and he wanted to know about how much hair is too much hair. And I'm probably gonna get all this wrong, but I'm gonna just try to remember because I thought I wrote it down. But he want to know how much hair is too much hair, on his dick and on his chest, or does it matter? Because you heard now. Why y'all laughing? I mean, this guy asked me this for real to ask this on here because he knew I was having the ladies on here. Maybe he wants to know somebody that told him about too much hair. I don't know, but I don't have it
What
written
y'all be
down. I
talking
thought he
about
did.
at work?
Huh?
Not
Oh,
that.
We
Well,
talk
it's
about
got
everything.
the hospital is busy, ain't it?
It's damn near a podcast at work shit. So, how much hair is too much hair, or does it matter? I know that's his body and all that stuff like that, but at some point, sometime you may, if y'all in a relationship, you may want to go down there, or you may want to rub his chest or whatever. So, how much hair is too much hair, or does it not matter? In her age, I'll come to you and I just asked it. I add this to it. Does it matter for the men? And I'm gonna comment on that too, but I'll let H go first. As far as the woman being with too much hair or whatever. But to the ladies, that was his question. So what y'all
I
got?
actually prefer it.
You prefer hair
Mm-hmm.
on you or the woman?
Woman. I mean, I have a hairy chest. I've never had anybody say anything about it, but it's not overly excessive. But I mean,
Okay.
Well, I prefer clean shaven.
Chest,
I don't want the hair.
period. Clean shaven, period. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Underarms, all that.
Oh, damn.
Take it off.
So you don't want no hair on them legs, underarms,
No,
nose,
I
ass?
really don't care about the hair everywhere else. I'd rather have it clean shaven.
Okay,
down
clean
there.
shaven. Okay, okay. Shed, Mo.
Moderate down there. Like if you got taco meat, it gotta go on your chest. I love laying on a man's chest. So I like for that to be clean up here. Now, up under here, keep it trimmed. But down there, moderate.
Right. Okay. But taco meat, but if he, like Age just said, he has the hairy chest, but it's not taco meat. So he got that would have to go in your case, you saying?
Yeah, I like a nice smooth chest. I do.
Okay.
I like a nice smooth chest.
Okay. And moderate down. Shan, what you got?
Yeah, low. Definitely got to be low. I don't like all that hair. Definitely.
So nobody want to get hair in their mouth.
No, that definitely needs to be low.
Women have too much hair.
Just let it right on out.
Well, I'm gonna just say myself, I mean, I don't care for no bald pussy, but most guys is gonna hit one anyway. You all right? I mean, goddamn, at least leave a little hair on the motherfucker or something. You
Yeah.
know,
Little
you ain't got to
peach
put 2
fuzz.
braids on there or nothing like that. But now, like when Mo was saying a while ago, if it's taco meat on the chest and it's taco meat on the pussy, can you put a perm in that shit or something? Something, cause you know
A
it's just.
perm?
I mean, straighten it out or comb it or something, you know. But definitely
He
hair.
want a silk press.
Now, and I don't know if this guy's watching. I may have messed up his deal, but it was something to that effect about the hair. And it seemed like we kind of covered it. You know, bald. I mean, if Will Earl wake up still and is bald, then shit, he gonna put some work in. If not, then he gonna stay asleep. So I don't know. Any more meat on that bone, Shan? Did you got everything on that too? We everybody good? Well, ain't nobody mad but the devil then. So we gonna get up off that hairy situation.
Oh, that's too funny. I got
Hey,
something though.
let me say thank you to my people in the comments, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the comments coming in. One of my guests, she can't really see them, but my other 3 can. So y'all, if y'all see anything y'all might want to comment on, definitely address the comment if you like to. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you like to subscribe, please do just hit the subscribe button. If you're looking at it on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification because we be talking about some crazy shit from time to time. So y'all don't want to miss out on it because you never know where the conversation's going. And make sure you tap in next week to Cree 2-1 Boom because she's going to be putting some shit out there too. I don't know if she's uncut, unedited, but Wizzo Talk, we not raw, but we definitely are uncut and unedited on this motherfucker. That's all I know. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Moving right along. Let's see, I got Cree, you never did. You got something on there now?
Yeah, no, got something on what? On the hair?
On what you want to talk on?
Oh, I was gonna ask.
You was
first of
gonna
all,
ask, or are you gonna ask?
I'm gonna ask.
Oh,
Ooh, child. So do everybody still believe in marriage? And if y'all do believe in it, would y'all be willing to like go without sex until y'all got married at this late age in our life?
okay.
Like, would you
Nope.
be with somebody that's want that?
No, we ain't going without sex. Not long as that dog still hunt, we ain't going without sex. Now if that dog
Until
don't
the
hunt,
marriage, though. Until marriage.
I don't give a
So
damn. Nope,
no,
nope, nope.
It's got to be within 2 months.
Shit.
it has to be within 2 months.
If we grown,
It's
it
a
might have to
time
be
limit?
sooner than that. Shit.
Well,
What you say,
let me
Wizzo?
say this: my sister and my brother-in-law, they met. They were married within 3 months and been married for 25 years. So it's not impossible to be done. So
That's what you're going for, H. You can go ahead and tell us.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. He got goals.
I'm not in that situation, but yeah.
And
Now,
y'all
you know,
already heard
you don't hear men say stuff like that, but we appreciate your honesty.
H already made 2 trips to Cali, so I don't think it was
Man,
within
all
that
you gotta
2
do
months
now is get
span.
that ring together. I hope she's not
Yeah.
watching. She already know what's coming now.
But no, Mr. Marriage, no, waiting to having sex, wait till we get married. That's some old timey shit. I don't know where they come up with that shit at. I ain't gonna be able to do that. So, Shan, Mo, y'all got anything on that? I'm gonna look at the comments right quick. No.
I believe in marriage. I believe in marriage.
So if you
But at
met a
this
guy who wants to wait until marriage, would you be down for that?
at this age, I don't know how old y'all are, but I'm 55. No, I'm not waiting for no marriage. I need to know if you taking a pill, if you got no. Mm-mm. Now we gonna wait a while, of course, but to marriage, I'm gonna marry you and I ain't never had sex with you. I don't even know if your thing work. No, no.
Being real.
And
Come on now, high blood pressure pills make the thing. Now you know you taking high blood pressure pills, your stuff don't work.
Yeah.
So
You
there
got
would be
high
a
blood
time
pressure
limit on it,
pills,
though?
high cholesterol pills. No. Mm-mm.
Is there a time limit on it though? You know, Steve Harvey said 3 months. H said 2 months. But do you really put a time limit on when you have sex
I
with
do.
somebody?
I want to know you. Yeah, I do. And then before we do it, I need them results back too. I'm
There
gonna
you
go
go.
get tested
I
on
like
my
that.
end, and you're gonna go get tested on your end.
I like that.
You need to
Absolutely.
know
Talked
if he's
about that
pregnant.
before on the podcast.
Absolutely. Sorry.
What you say,
Somebody
Cree? I
said in the
missed that. I'm sorry.
comments, "I'll wait for you, but I'll be having sex with somebody else until we get married."
Oh, that's what somebody said.
See, that's that trifling, selfish person.
And he's being
What is
completely
Mark Maxwell?
honest.
Yeah.
I know he's being
Was-
honest.
And Steve Harvey,
Chandra, can you do
he
it?
ain't waiting for no shit. Oh, where go ahead now? What'd you say, Cree?
I don't know if Chandra, can you do it?
Listen, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that, getting to know each other and everything like that, but also a partner getting to know each other. I mean, we're grown, we just got to make some things happen. You know what I'm saying? Because who's to say that we might not even come on now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I think that that's something that needs to be known beforehand. I think.
Now, Mo left already.
No, I think she's still there.
No, she didn't. Shan, I like how you came out there and said that you young. So,
Yeah.
I mean, so in other words, you're gonna have to go and get some.
I'm just young. I got a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? That young energy. I mean, just saying.
Yeah, I watch you
Still got
taking
some
them damn
juice in me.
step classes. I know you got plenty
I
of
be
damn energy.
listen. I got energy. So
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
So y'all hear that in the comments? She's saying she got energy. So I'm just
Stop!
saying.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do them.
I
Don't
just
do
feel
me
like,
that.
how do you really know a person though in a couple of months, in a few months? You don't really know somebody in a few months.
You don't really know them after 2
No.
years.
Yeah, you just feel comfortable enough to lay down and get some.
Yeah.
If you feeling them like that,
Yeah.
I mean, if you feeling
Most
them
time
like
you
that,
know
you
off
know
the
what I'm
rip,
saying?
off the rip when you first meet
Yeah.
them, whether or not
If
you
you
feeling them
if you
like
want,
that.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
If you feeling them like that, yeah.
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 I mean, so do you,
Yeah.
I mean, you can be with someone for years and never really know them. I mean, in 10, 20 years, but I got to go. I'm trying to find this, but I know I can't. What Mo just said about the guy's dick working. So I'm going to say this, y'all. I had it, but I was trying to find it so I could read it, but I'm going to just kind of go with it a little bit because I wrote some of it down. So I asked this lady to come on my podcast, and I was trying to find the traffic, but I can't because I'm looking for it. But I'm gonna kind of go with it a little bit. And she said, we should have a topic, and I wrote this down a little bit. Why men want to eat the pussy, then leave y'all hot and bothered? Does it not work? So I told her, well, if you want to know it to work, did you suck it? See if the motherfucker get up or not or whatever. So she was talking about, and it goes back what Mo was saying about it is not working because she said that it happened multiple times. He did come over there, he wanted to go on and go down there and eat the vajayjay, and then he can't get nothing after that shit. So I think we covered something similar to this on one of the other podcasts, meaning that, hey, if the man's over there and he didn't just satisfied you and it's not working, don't you help him get it up? I mean, he didn't put some work in on you for however long it take, because I don't know, maybe might be one to take, 30 minutes, 10 minutes for a woman to orgasm or whatever. It may take longer than that. So he's over there, he's harder than Superman kneecaps. He over there eating that motherfucker, doing whatever he got to do whatever. And then once she finally get to where she needs to go, somebody then just bought a damn pot of romaine noodles or some shit. Now his shit is gone. So do you not help him get back to where he's going?
what if
Since he's
you
already
attempt to
took
help
care of
him
you?
and he still don't get hard?
Say again?
Then what?
Huh?
What if you do that? What if you attempt to help him and he still does not get an erection? Like,
And it could be,
Look,
I don't know.
I'm gonna act like I'm in school. I'm gonna raise my hand. So you saying that he eating a cat and he rock hard.
I didn't say
So
that.
he
But go
gonna
ahead.
eat the cat until you come?
Yeah,
If
I'm just
he
saying.
know that he got a problem, he need to pull off the cat and get to work with his penis. Come on now.
Right.
boom, she just
Come
blew
on
it
now.
up.
You eating, and Cat Williams said it best. He said, first of all, men need to know they fuck stroke. And when you get to that point and you're not pleasing that woman and you know you're a minute man, you need to pull up. You need to pull back. Then you go to doing some other stuff. Then you come back, and you got to know that stroke level. I mean, Cat said it. I didn't. I'm just ad-libbing what he said.
You said the fuck stroke. I ain't never heard that like that. Okay, so a man got to know their
Watch
fuck stroke.
Cat Williams. And Cat Williams said, what did he say? He said, "Girl, you think we eat the pussy for you? No, boo. We eat it for us."
Right.
And I promise you, some men, it takes them longer to get up where they'd rather eat you. And I'm only saying this because I told you I hang out with a lot of men that they eat it because it makes them hard. You can suck their thing all day long and it won't get hard. But if they eat you, they get hard. But sometimes you gotta pull up off of there and work with what you got. I'm just saying, I heard it from a little bird outside.
Okay, the birds be chirping. So he need to know his fuck stroke, and he can't be there sucking all day or whatever. And I hope that she's watching this, or if not, I hope she play it back so she can fast forward to that comment, so she'll know that he need to know his fuck stroke and all that other good stuff.
Wait a minute, I can't see that.
Oh yeah, you can't see what?
The comment, he says, I am worried about having a girlfriend and wife because having diabetes at 42 years old, it mess up your penis getting hard. So I stick to eating black cat. LOL.
See, I just said that. And Lord, don't take high blood pressure pills and high cholesterol pills.
Okay, all right. Well, he just said why I'm white guy only like black girl. No, that's not the guy who I thought it was. That's somebody else. Okay.
If he
Well, now
lead
we
with
got
his
that.
race, I'm already turned off. What is
You
that
what?
about?
What you say?
He's
What'd you
leading
say?
with his race. I'm a white guy, I only like black girls.
Well,
Anyway.
I guess that's something he just wanted to share with us. That's probably why he tuned it in, watching y'all up there now.
Said it again.
I don't care. My phone number is 777-9311. You can call me because I'm about to give up on these brothers.
Don't do it. Don't give up.
With that old school phone number. I know that damn song. You gonna have somebody calling that number.
Write it down too, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's he already got it. He gonna be calling.
I'm sorry. It was 254-777-9311.
Okay, that's who I thought it was. That's Chris. I've talked with Chris before, and Chris love him some black women. Boy, he always be wanting to come on here and talk about eating some black pussy. So I told him, well, hell, Cree, I think he's been on. No, he wasn't on there with us one time. I don't know. I was fixing he'd been on one, but anyway, he loves some black women. I told him, shit, get on. He's in Atlanta, and I said, well, shit, you up there with all the black women at, and some of the ones that's in crossed over too, that'll give you the stink instead of the pink. So he just got to watch that. So, but anyway. Moving right along.
Hey, I hate to run.
Go ahead, her H.
I'm gonna have to run. I gotta go pick my daughter up from work, so I'm gonna have to step out real early on this one.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we
Sorry
appreciate
about
you
that.
stopping on in. Yes, appreciate your honesty and everything.
Yeah. Hit me up for anytime next time, Paul.
All right, cool. That's
Yo,
what's
ladies,
up.
have a
We'll
good
holler at
night.
y'all say bye, H.
Good night.
Bye.
I know
Keep being great.
that
Bring your clone back next time.
What's that?
Bring your clone back next time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mark said bye, H.
See y'all later. Have a good night.
All right. I know Cree getting down to last little bit on her because she only had 40-something minutes left on her phone right there.
I'm on 22%.
Damn, you about to be getting ready to get on up out here. Y'all, you know what? I just now found the comment about the damn hair on the chest. Shit. Oh, well. Through with that one. So I got about like one more that I want to ask. And this here is just, I can't ask the guys, but maybe somebody might be in the comment. I ain't going to ask that one about the G-spot. I'm going to pass that up. But this is just something. So it's just dealing with the LGBTQ WMOP. So, and I know because this happened, so I'm just going to try to see how you ladies feel about it, which I probably already know. So you're in I'm going to say Austin because this is where this happened. You're in Austin, going to the ladies' restroom. Guy comes in, full beard, bra, already, dress, all that stuff like that. I'll just kind of see, what are your thoughts about that? Are you uncomfortable with that? You know, how does that make you feel? And before you answer that, I will say that we were in Austin. Me and my lady was in Austin, and this guy that went in the restroom, he didn't have the beard, but it was clearly able to tell that it was a guy. I mean, you just saw everything that it was a guy, and I was like, "What the fuck is?" But couldn't say anything. But I wasn't comfortable with it because sometimes them guys are dressing like that just to go in the women's restroom. Now I know men don't have no trouble with it. Woman come in there, and I'm gonna tell you, me and my lady, we was down on 6th Street. She's listening right now too. And we was out with my cousin, them or whatever. It was at some bar. Her and his girlfriend went to the restroom, whatever. Well, she didn't have no tissue to finally go and get that pee off that thing. So my lady went into the men's restroom to get some. She say they just turned around, looked at her, and carried on with their business. So my point is, most guys usually don't care about it, but I want to know, what do you women think about it? How do y'all feel about it, or doesn't bother you, or what?
I personally don't like how they pushing it on us as a society. I think they should have their own bathroom, because it's going to be, because we're such a reactive people instead of being proactive. So until like these incidents start happening, they're not going to do nothing about it. Like the idea of having, I was talking to a kid, and I was asking how they do at his school, and he said they have boys dressed up as girls and they go in the girls' bathroom. So now, how do you determine if this is really a guy that's having a sex change, or is this a guy dressing as a girl who wants to see women or girls, or take advantage of the idea and want to be mannish or something with a girl? Like, there's no way to tell the difference. There's literally no way. So I'm totally against it. I don't like it in the schools. If they're gonna do that, they should have their own bathroom. Call it other, universal. You know how they have family bathrooms for people with babies to change them? Have a universal bathroom. I was in a place in Austin too, and there was one line. We was at some restaurant. It was one line, and I was like, "What the line for the ladies?" And they was like, "This is it." I said, "But it's men and women in this line." They was like, "Yeah, all the bathrooms are unisex," and I was like, "Okay, that's weird." That was my first experience with it. But I can imagine if there's only one bathroom, or just for more so for the schools. Like if I had a young kid, or like my little nieces and nephews, I'm bothered by that. I don't like it. I don't want it. But they're pushing it on us. We don't really have no say so at this point.
Okay, I see some people in the comments. Green Mo, Shan, anybody got any comments on that? He want me to read his comments. Let me go ahead. While y'all go ahead.
Shan, you got something?
I haven't been put in a situation like that yet to experience, but I do know that one of the gyms had an issue with that. Um, I mean, it doesn't bother me. You know, like I said, I haven't actually experienced that yet, but I do know what it's like to, have a unisex bathroom, where women and men can, both use that bathroom. I don't think that anybody should abuse it by dressing up a certain way just to be able to use the male or the female restroom. You know what I'm saying? I do think that it is hard to, tell, and then you can't really like, ask like, you're a man, you're supposed to be in the you know what I'm saying? So that's just a really touchy um
Right.
a touchy, subject, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to offend, I don't want to offend, what I'm saying, anybody. Somebody did say something in the comments talking about they are all freaks or something. See, that's why I don't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that either.
Right. And it's like someone was just saying have a security guard outside the door, but you still can't ask or
Yeah.
whatever, or whatever. Mo, was you fix to say something?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel comfortable with it because I see, like I said, I was in the military for a long time, and I was in an air ambulance unit. So, that's but I'm how you say, but I'm an email. There's a lot of men in there, and can't say that word. So, I'm used to using the bathroom in Iraq with men. I'd rather, if I see a man dress up as a woman in a men's bathroom, and I'm suspect or uncomfortable, I would rather walk out that bathroom and walk into a bathroom with all men in there because they know their place. I don't know why this person is in there. Because some people, what I have a problem with, and I know, if anybody won't come for me, come on, is that you can be a trans or whatever you want to be. It's the turning on and off for me. You were born a guy, you were born a girl. But if you want to get into with this girl, you just became a girl instead of the guy that you transferred into. Or you became that guy that you just transferred from. You understand what I'm saying? It's that you can turn it on and off when you want to. So when you go into these bathrooms, you don't know if that person is trying to turn it on or off, or if that person is really a trans or they just a pervert. Especially when there's little girls in the bathroom. And I was in the bathroom before, and I walked in, and this guy, he walked in. I mean, he had the baby doll socks on with his heels. So I know he was into it. But there was a little girl in there. I stayed until the little girl got washed her hands and walked out. And then I checked the stalls, because I don't know if you're in there for the right reason. And the reason is to use the bathroom and not look and try to trap somebody in the bathroom.
Right.
That's just my thing. It's the on and off that I see or hear that some people do. One lady, man, a trans, and he was like, he was in his womanhood. Then as soon as he got into it with Sister Girl, all the men came up out of him. So I don't know. It's my opinion.
Right. Right. Well, Chris, I'm looking at this. Chris, you probably will get fired. So I mean, according to his comment right there. So I mean, I don't like it either. And I tell you what, when you go, definitely in Austin, it's definitely wide open down there. I don't think that's the widest open I've ever seen it. I mean, anywhere. Or maybe I hadn't been a lot of places, but I know Austin is like that. And they off in there 100 miles an hour in the restroom and everything like that, So I definitely be uncomfortable with it. And I'm glad you stayed off in there especially with the little girl, while she's going to the restroom. And here you got this, you don't know his intentions or whatever. You can traumatize her forever
Right.
with that. So I don't know. And I'm going to add one more thing to that, since we was on that right there and talking about the LGBTQBC, is sports wise. So, and I think I already know how y'all feel about that, but it's been now where you having them transferring over into the men is off into it with the women sports, and it's just a mess. So, I know y'all familiar about it. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Absolutely not.
She a woman, she should stay a woman. He a man, he don't have no business being in the women's sports.
No,
Right?
because it's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's a disadvantage.
Even if they've taken, like they said, the hormone pills and all that, they still is that man competing over there.
Look at how many women have gotten questioned because they have one too many chromosomes that they make them look like a man. Remember that female runner in the Olympics that looked like she was a guy, and they had to test her to make sure she was not a guy? She looked like a guy. I had a soldier that had facial hair. She had to get electrolysis to get the hair off her face, and she looked like a man. It was just something in her DNA that she had one too many of that took her to make her look like that. I've seen so many women athletes get scrutinized because of the way they look. But then all of a sudden, men want to participate in trans want to participate in female sports. And it's okay. Like, they get no pushback, but the women who look like men get questioned about it. So I say no.
I think women should stay with women's sports and men with men. I don't think they should mix it up and make it complicated. Why fix it if it's not broken? It's like they got to create some drama.
All right. Well, I like how you said that. Women should stay over there and men should stay over there, and they just, why fuck it up? Leave it like that. That's just it. Sam, what you got? You good?
Yeah, I could tap in on that. I mean, just like for the Olympics, I think it was the boxing. I think they did the boxing. Yeah, I mean, that was crazy. I think it turned out that she was female though. So I guess the other lady just got beat up. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, just females stay with the females, males stay with the males. Yeah.
All right,
Agree.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But can I caveat? She said something about it was boxing, but did you see when the boxing, it wasn't Olympics, but the
What was
dude
it?
that was in the ring with the women and he broke her face?
Oh
Oh,
shit, no,
no.
I didn't see that.
Mm-mm.
I didn't see
But he
that. That was
boxing, he's a man boxing with women. That's just like
Mm,
you and your man going toe to toe with some gloves on,
mm.
and y'all really pissed off at each other.
oh, damn. Fuck that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, that I gotta leave a little bit more meat on this bone right here, but that's all I have on my set of notes for today. I don't know if y'all got anything else. I know Cree getting ready to go. She down about 10. Go
Oh,
ahead,
did
Shan.
she? I did have one more thing I didn't get to ask. I wanted to know, how do you or how do men really feel about females having um male friends or best friends or whatever like that? Because I know, Mo says she's in a, club or whatever, so she has like a lot of male friends. I mean, I, know definitely a lot of, males and male friend. I actually, do consider one to be my best friend. So how do men feel about they woman having male
And
friends?
and again, I can only speak for myself right
Right,
here.
right.
I
What a
I
comment.
have I have no problem with it at all. I mean, she can, I mean, she can have many male friends. She can have one can call her right there on the phone because hell, they was friends before me or whatever. But now if they had relations, if they fucked previously or whatever, now you can't bring that motherfucker over here around me then. But cause I definitely don't like that. But if male friends, I don't even be tripping on nothing like that. And I think any guy that does, I don't know what to say about it, but I don't have no problem with her having as many male friends she want to, male friends, gay friends, women friends. I don't give a damn. So the hell they can do what they do. It almost kind of like when somebody said before, um, no, I ain't gonna bring that one up. But anyway, that's with me
Don't
with
do
that
it.
how that goes. Uh
I say don't do it. Well, I'm
no,
getting
I ain't
ready to
gonna
get
do
up
that
out
one.
of here.
All right, cool. You got anything to say before you get out? You got any closing?
I appreciate you having me on the show. Um, I look forward to you being on my show.
You sound
I need to get
tired and
Mo
shit.
info.
You
Mo, I
fell
need you
over
to send me
asleep.
a friend request. Chandra, I need you to send me a friend request. I need to have y'all on my show.
I got you.
Absolutely, I need women who don't mind speaking because for whatever reason, women don't want to speak out like they beliefs. What
Man,
is that about? Like they fear judgment. Like I don't get it. But I need some strong women. Increase stay warm. I
yeah.
need some strong women on my show.
Hey, make sure Cree you reach out to Brandy also in Latanya because they've been on before too and they have
I
no problem because
searched on Facebook. I can't find these people.
I
Maybe
I
you need to
try to
give me
send them
their
to
name
you.
so I can
Yeah,
or send
because
me their profile thing
yeah,
so I can add a
yeah,
request.
we've talked about everything. So they good. I'll send them to you. All
I
right, we
appreciate
appreciate
it.
you. You
It
sound
was
like you're
nice
tired or
meeting y'all.
sleepy
Good
or some shit.
conversation. I love it. Wizzo, you know I'm always down for it. And I'll see y'all next time. All right. Bye,
All right.
world.
Whatever. All right, bye. We about to get
I
ready to get
can't
out
get
here. So
out.
y'all, but before we leave, I usually give my guests a chance to say anything that they want to say before we close out or anything like that. So I'm gonna come down to Mo first to see what she got to say before we get ready to close up out of here.
Thank you, Wizzo, for inviting me. And I know you invited me before this thing even
Yep.
came to fruition. So you was like, I'm
Yep.
gonna start a podcast, this, that, and the other. Walking through the hospital, you told me that. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm not a public speaker. I don't like to be on camera. I don't even like the sound of my own voice stuff. So I don't even leave voicemails and stuff like that. So I enjoyed myself, with some women that I know. I don't know who the gentleman was up there, but you need to clone him. Clone him, put him in the darkest shade and bring him on to me, okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, that's my partner.
So I mean, he sounded like he really honest. I'm on
He
my
is.
phone, so I can't really see y'all faces that good.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed myself. Thank you for inviting me and invite me again because I will be back.
That's good. 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 Yeah. I invited you a long time ago. So you
I
was right when I was in the
know, I
hospital.
know.
But the thing about it is you finally came on. So that's cool. I appreciate it. And when I asked you if you had something first, you say nah. But usually once we get to going, things get to turning and people get to having something to say or whatever. You know, that's why Chandra says she gonna hold back this time or whatever. But you know,
Don't
but
hold back.
No,
it's all good.
that first question still had it going for a little bit though. I ain't
It
think it
did.
was going. It did. It had us
It
holding for a
did. It
little bit.
did.
Yeah. So
So I definitely appreciate you coming on, and we'll look forward to you coming on again. And if you want to, you know, you can always go back and look at it when your laptop get ready. If you want to see H a little bit better, because he is just like he say he is. His mom is, his sister, both his sisters are like that. I'm talking about uncut. They don't cheat. I've been knowing for years, and they are just like they say he is. But let me come up to Shan before we get ready to get out of here.
I appreciate the invite. A very good time. Again, it's my second time on, so I mean I enjoy it. So it's cool.
That's
Anytime I
good.
can make it, I'll be here.
That's what's up. I got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all before we close out. It is so hard to get women on. That's why Cree was saying that, because sometimes, just like Mo, you were saying, you hate hearing your own voice. I fucking hate to hear my voice on the. I mean, I tell you, I really hate when I go back and listen to this. I'm like, God damn, I sound like shit. So I hate to hear myself, but it's hard to get women on. So I appreciate y'all for coming on. I mean, I'm telling you, I can't say it enough. The guys are usually ready to come on, chop it up. Next week, I got barbershop talk. It'll be about 4 or 5 guys on. They have no trouble, but I always be trying to get the ladies on. They usually want to know what the topic is, which I just create a title, but I have no idea what the questions may be, because just like y'all see, we just bring up some shit and feed off one another. So with that being said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. I appreciate you, ladies. And we'll see y'all again. This your boy, Paul Wizzo. Holla at your boy.